So welcome back guys, let's start the course. Python is a programming language which was developed by Guido van Rossum in February 1991. You have seen that Python is trending nowadays or may hear from your colleagues that try to learn programming with Python. So why said they so? The reason is that it is easier than other OOPS language. Now you wonder about what's that crazy OOPS? For that, view my video on difference between OOPS and POP. There you will learn about all these two things. Now come to the second point. It is an interpreted language, means that interpreter will check the code line by line. Its major benefit is that whenever there is an error in any line of program, then interpreter will run till that step and after that throws an error. Don't worry if you don't understand these terms, then we will discuss all these terms in detail soon. So let's come to the third point. Python can run equally well on variety of platforms such as Windows, Linux, Unix, Macintosh, and in our smartphone also. Isn't that amazing? And that makes Python a true cross-platform language. In other words, we can say it as a portable language also. Due to its free of source, this language is freely available on its official website. And the amazing thing you will find in this language is that it is an open source, which means you can modify its code according to your need. Due to its variety of uses, you can use it everywhere like in web applications, GUI programs, game development, etc. One live example of this language is Quora, which is very popular, and also there are some parts of Google that are also written in Python. Now come to the main point. It is a high level language, which means that it is easily understandable by human. You can define the thing based on your need or based on your understanding. But with all these benefits, it has some hassles also. As this is an interpreted language, so it is not the fastest language, and also it has lesser libraries than C, Java, and Perl. But different programmers are trying to increase its library. So let's come to the installation part. You can install Python in many ways, such as C Python, which you can download from its official website that offers you to write code in interactive mode and script mode. Another one is Anaconda Navigator, as it's offer you many platforms such as Spider, Jupyter Notebook, Jupyter Lab, PowerShell Prompt, PyCharm, and many more. But you can also download PyCharm from its official website, that is jetprints.com. As you all know that VS Code, that is Visual Studio Code, is the multitasker, so you can find Python there also. But I recommend you to use C Python as you will learn some keywords for your exam also. And in this course, till the beginning level, I will use the same. And when we are shifting towards the intermediate level, then we will use PyCharm as it is the best for Python. So let's see how to download Python. For that, open your browser and on the search bar of your browser, type www.python.org and hit enter. Then hover your mouse over download and click on it. Now if you're using operating system as Windows, then click on Windows and open it, and if you're using any other operating system, then click on that particular link and download your software according to your version of your operating system. So as I am using Windows, so I will open that link, and in that link I will found my Windows 10 64-bit version and download that. I recommend you to download the Windows installer as it is easier to install. So if you are using Windows 7 or earlier, then download this Python version, as the Python 3.9.5 version will not work over Windows 7 or earlier. But there is no too much difference between 3.9.5 and 3.8.1. The only difference between these two versions is of some libraries which we will not discuss in this course. So there is no issue if you download this version, as our download is complete. So click over it. Now I will explain you why I'm not checking this checkbox. You have the rights to install Python on the default location and also on your customized location. But I prefer you to install Python in default location. So click over it, install now. When this statement appears on your screen, this means that your setup is completely and successfully installed. Now click on close and let us check whether it is properly installed or not. For that, open your Windows search bar and type IDLE. Here you can see that Python shell has appeared. Press enter. Our shell has opened. This is your Python shell, and when you control plus n, then this script mode will appear. Here I will tell you what is the difference between interactive mode and script mode. In script mode you have to write your code. For example, x is equals to 2 and y is equals to 5, and last to print z is equals to x plus y, and in last you have to print the value of z. So for running this code you have to save this file in .py extension. Let us save this file on desktop. So consider name as tutorial.py. Remember that you have to write .py extension always while you are saving the Python script. So from your exam point of view, your paper you will be asked that what is the extension to save the Python code in script mode. So you have to write .py extension. So now let us save this file. So here we have saved the file in script mode, but in interactive mode you don't have to save file. You just have to type x is equals to 2, y is equals to 3, and z is equals to x plus y, and in last you have to just print z and hit enter. Then you will get the output as 5. Here we have not saved the file, but in script mode we have saved the file and then we run this. Here 7 we have used 5, x is equals to 2 and y is equals to 5. So I think you have got the point, and I think that you will not forget this difference. So let us try some amazing things. Open your Windows search bar and type command prompt, or short form CMD, and hit enter. Now here type Python and hit enter. If you are using Windows 10, then it will take you to the Microsoft Store, or if you are using any other window like Windows 7, then it will throw an error. Why this is so? This is so because we have not added Python to our Windows path. So if you recall that checkbox when we are installing Python software in our system, for that we have click on the setup again. So let's do it. So now open our downloads and here click it. If your software is not properly installed and throwing some error while opening your interactive shell, then click on repair. And if it is working fine, then click on modify and check this file launcher. Click on next and check all these boxes. Now click on install. It will update all the settings and add Python to our Windows path. But the technical term for this is environment variable. So our software has been modified. I have fast forwarded the installation. Now let us check whether it is properly modified or not. Remember to close the command prompt and open it again. CMD and hit enter. Now here type Python and hit enter. Here we got the PowerShell or the interactive mode of our Python. Now you can test like 2 plus 2 as 4. Now let us write one basic program. X is equals to 56 and y is equals to 95. And print is a keyword for displaying on screen. While writing any text or statement or string, write it inside these double inverted commas. And almost in every language we use this thing. So here let's complete our program. Write total is equals to. Now here for combining variables with this string we can use two ways. Either we can concatenate by using this plus operator or by just using a comma and write that variable name and hit enter. There is it. We got our result, that is total is equals to 151. That's all for now.